Hello and welcome back to the channel where we will be doing a blind contour drawing of what we don't know just yet, but you know, we gotta be quick. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. This might be a little bit. Alright, that was terrible, but I have to take a picture of the object while it's still here. Alright, that was not a blank contour drawing. That was particularly awful, but we will put a picture of it in the video so that you can see what it was supposed to be, and we will be moving on. So we will use the same page and draw. We'll get something. What will we get? I guess this tree. It's pretty good. This tree is pretty alright. You know, we've feel like I could just keep doing the same things over and over, because that's like kind of like the point too as well, is to you know, train your hand and your eye to feel around the shape and to make the shape and whatnot. So I'm like hitting the cliff. I'm like, what am I hitting? And yeah. This one will be, you know, pretty bad. Not pretty bad. I can't say stuff like that. So what I will say is, it will be pretty unfortunate, because I was like running out of ideas of stuff to do, but like I could just keep doing the same things. I mean, it's not like you do it once and then now you have it like completely captured forever. You know, you've removed the soul of the object for good, and you don't need to ever do it again. But you know, it's a little bit more confusing, because like, you know, you don't want to get bored of it and then you stop paying attention, you stop benefiting from the actual practice itself, because you just don't care. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. As you can see, I'm wearing the gloves now because it's cold again. You know, it was not as cold earlier, but it's starting to get cold. So, and it's hard to hold the crayon when it's cold. So I will also put a picture of the tree in the video. So, you know, I tried. I went for something that was a little too ambitious. That was not what I wanted to do. I went for a maneuver that was too ambitious, and I should have known better. I should have thought twice about what I was doing. And of course, you know, he didn't think twice. He blinked once and thought. He blinked twice and thought once. So, you know, it is a little sad, but you know, let's try to like leave that part uncolored If I could have found the other crayon, then we could have colored it in like blue because it's a boat. But you know, um, what else? Not really much to say about this one. Is a tree and like some of the like markings on the tree, like the tree. I want to call it the tree ulcers or the tree pain. You know, like the tree's pain, where the tree might be hurting, in my opinion. And I kind of just draw those. You know, I think that it's unique in that way, but I don't know. Also, you know, transparency, videos may slow down if it stays this cold, or we might have to come up with a different plan, because this is physical insanity, honestly. You know, it's just so cold. And, oh, okay. We just broke the crayon, so that's fine. That is alright. We've done it. I think capturing it this way is not too bad either. Like mixing the yellow and the orange. I think that's a good compromise. I'm trying, if I had like a one more, I'm trying to think what I could do with it, but you know, we got a white crayon. I don't really know what to do with that, but you know, we gotta just work on this, you know, carve it up nice and beautifully. And yeah, I don't know if I should start posting. I mean, I could post some digital art time lapses. I don't know if people would be interested in that. I feel like those would be a little bit more like frequent, because they're just easier to do. But this is not hard, because again, my style of video editing is very like hands off. Like the most I do is I put in an image, and that's it. I don't do like fancy editing techniques or anything like that. Not that I don't want to. I do want to do some like, you know, some crazy like edits or something, but I don't really. If I want to do it, it's just because like it would be funny, and not because like it's something to necessarily like care about the most. But you know, we are really out here in sub good temperatures, you know. So hopefully this is not the last video from this era of cold, but we will see. Well, hopefully it is the last time it's cold like this, but you know, we will do what we gotta do to, you know, get ahead as far as art goes, and some other stuff. You know, we worked it into our day, and we gotta keep it there. You can't even see it. Like, obviously, yes, the paper is white. Whatever, bro. Wish I had like a gray crayon, but I don't have one. I feel like gray is such a strong color to build colors onto, and it's underrated. Underrated. But I think this is pretty much complete. You know, we had a rocky start, There's a another blank contour drawing, and yeah. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you again soon in the next one, and I'll give you an overview of what we got here. You can see, you know, the expression of what we have. What do you think it is? Obviously not a hamburger. Alright, see you later. Bye.